I spent about $800 on candle making materials, and I'm really scared that I just lost $800. I have been doing markets for a while with clothing, and that was going well. I did have a really bad day at the market yesterday, but I'm getting a little bit bored of sewing. I do still really enjoy it, but I want to try something else, and that something else is candle making. And yeah, so I spent lots of money, and I am now starting to learn how to make candles, and I am going to try to have them ready for a market coming up in a week from now. So that is on Friday. I have 5 different scents and a few different vases. I got my stickers, I got everything. I will show you everything that I got and how I'm going to make the candles, and then I think in the same video I will probably vlog how the market goes, and then at the end of the video we can see if I will keep making candles or if this is a one-time thing. This is all usually used for sewing, but I've moved everything to the side to make some space. I am placing my vases here as I fill it with the wax. Here's where I weigh everything. I basically pour that into this to weigh the wax, and then it goes into my little candle making station. I pour it in here, melt it. You have to really check the temperature very often. This is where I pour the scents. And then I got this heat gun. I haven't needed to use it yet because they turned out really nice. I'll show you an example of my candle. So I made the sticker. It says burning brighter than your last flame. So instead of putting these scents on the candles, I'm just going to put in a little sticker in the back. I just wanted the stickers to be really flirty and cute. My business is called Flirt Club, and I make like flirty clothing, I guess you could call it. And then I have little ones. I also have different colors. Like this is just the first ones that I made. This one is warm vanilla sugar, brown sugar, something like that. And then this one says caution, I'm dangerously hot. So yeah, they all just have really cute sayings. And then over there is where I have all my vases. I'll show you all the other colors. I keep my patterns there, my fabric is in there. If I need to hang anything up, it goes there. I have my dress forms. I wish I had more room, but I do what I can with what I have. But I'll probably just film the process for a bit, and in writing, maybe I'll kind of include what I'm doing. So yeah, we'll chat back in a few minutes. Is still trying to heat up to that 180°F, I think. I'm using Fahrenheit. And it's at 140 something because there's a lot of wax, so it takes a little bit of time. I do have the vases ready. I had to clean them I think they say it's like good practice to do that. And I have my fragrance ready. So you basically have to wait until it's to 180, 190 something. Mix in the fragrance, mix for about 2 minutes really slowly. And then you have to let it cool back down to about 160 to 170 before you can pour the wax in. The first batch that I ever did, I didn't do too much at the same time because I wanted to make sure that it went well, and I actually got no frosting, like no bubbles. It was so good. So I'm hoping the same thing happens today. Other than that, I am just watching a show. I wish I could sew at the same time, maybe if I get a second table, but if I get a second table, there's gonna be literally no room in this space. So I'm just gonna have to do one at a time. I have a bunch of scrunchies that I've had for about a year that I never finished because I don't like making scrunchies, but they are good to have at markets. So maybe I'll do that another time once this is all cleared. But yeah, right now I'm doing lavender sage. Yesterday I did the vanilla one, or sorry, a few days ago. And then I have this pear one that I'm so excited to try. The only annoying thing is like waiting for it to cool down, and here, I'll show you. I'm using these sticks to hold the wick, but I know that there are better metal ones that I want to get. I don't want to spend any more money right now, so I'm gonna try to just stick through with these until I make some of that money back. But the wooden ones tend to move a little bit and they're not as secure, so the wick is just the biggest issue right now. And also just like getting it right in the middle of the vase is actually really tough. So far so good. I did have to just remove one because it was just way off centered, but I think it's good enough. So much wax on the floor. I'm waiting for it to dry so I can scrape it off. Somehow I still had enough to fill all of my vases. I made 4 9-ounce and 3, I think it's 4 ounces. It's a mess. I'll show you the floor. It's like all of that I used to clean what I could, and then I had to put cardboard right under everything because what happened is it spilled out of this while I was trying to pour it into that right there. And when it spilled, it also, like, it went onto the floor, then it also went here and it soaked through all the way to the bottom. My candles got a little bit splashed, so I'm going to have to use that like the heat blower to melt the top to smooth it out again. Super unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm gonna take a little break and eat, and then I will come back and do another one. I'll probably do I think I'll do the basil and pear, or fig and ginger, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the basil and pear. The next day, my candles have set and they set really beautifully. There's nothing that I needed to fix in these. I did have to fix like a hole in one other candle from another day, but I'm ready to put these stickers on. This is the sticker that's gonna go on the big one. It says hot enough to keep you coming back. And then the little one says, pick me, choose me, light me. I get kind of nervous when I'm putting the stickers on because you get one chance. I already messed one up and I'm gonna have to keep that one for myself. But yeah, and then right now I'm melting some wax just slowly, and so that when I'm done with this I can focus on that. So I'm just gonna be watching One Tree Hill, which I've never watched before, surprisingly, while I stick the stickers on. taking a break. I ran into some trouble because I don't have enough of those, like, you know, the sticks that hold the wick in place. I only have 10. I'm missing one. 7 candles are currently setting. That means I have 3 left, but I've melted enough wax to make another 7 candles or 6 candles. So I'm missing 3 or 4 of those sticks. So I'm taking a break to have a little girl lunch, girl dinner. And then I'm hoping that when I'm done, the other candles, the small ones, will be set so that I can take the stick off of those and use it on the wicks for the ones that I'm waiting to make. So yeah, it's tough when you don't have a lot of supplies. Like, I feel like obviously when all the candle makers that I always watch, they have, you know, huge studios or at least a huge room dedicated to just candle making, whereas mine is literally a mix of a bunch of different stuff. But they have a lot of things, and so they make, and actually the wax melters, they have the huge pots. I have a tiny little one, so I can only make so many at a time, whereas they can, like, you know, they can make so many at a time, saving time and costs. But it is what it is. I will invest in more if I can, if I make any money. We'll see. Got so cold, but here they are while they are setting. The little black ones, you can see they're starting to turn white, so maybe there's hope. I'm waiting for my wax to heat up to 190 before I add the fragrance, but I wanted to show you the ones that I just added the sticker to. I don't think I showed what those stickers say, but this one says, "The only thing hotter than me is you." So cute. And then I'm trying, okay, is there anything else? Oh yeah, I think I showed you that one. This one says, I'm gonna show it again just in case I didn't, because I don't remember. It says, "Burning brighter than your last flame." And so I just wanted to match like the pink and pink, but because I only printed 4 different stickers for the 9-ounce candles, and then only 2 stickers for the 4-ounce candles, and then I have 5 different fragrances, I had to kind of mix and match. Ideally, each fragrance would have its own sticker, but I am just gonna print a different little sticker with the fragrance to put in the back so that there is no confusion. But yeah, and then while I'm waiting, I always just watch like either One Tree Hill, Love Island, or different YouTubers. Right now I'm obsessed with, so okay, her name is from Kayla. I think she's Canadian. Yeah, she is definitely Canadian. And then I watch one of her friends as well, which is I forget her name on YouTube. But they're like besties, and she crochets. This one makes candles. And then with Monica, I think is the other one from the States. I love watching her stuff as well. So I was gonna do that for a little bit until I'm ready to pour the wax. I just finished work late. It is past 2, and I was aiming to be there for 2, and it's about a 20-minute drive, but I am like literally starving. I am shaking. I had a little breakfast, but I need lunch, and it's 2 p.m. I usually have lunch at like 12, so I'm shaking from hunger. I stopped at Burger King to get an Impossible Burger, and I'll eat it on my way. I shouldn't eat while I'm driving, but maybe I'll save it. I hate like not being able to enjoy my food if I'm rushing, so maybe I'll get there and then eat it. I'm not sure, but I'm so excited to eat. But this is the car. Everything is covered. I have so much stuff. Also, getting this box is full of candles into the car. I was carrying it by myself. It was so heavy. My muscles were burning. The bottom, I think, is like about to rip, so I'm gonna have to take things out and carry it like a little bit by little so that it doesn't fall through, because that would suck, because it's glass jars, and so it would just break and hazard, and I would lose all my inventory. But yeah, I'll check back in later. This is what I have in total, and now setup begins. I really want to invest in a nice carpet, just to make it, you know, thrift club. And the goal for today was to stay warm, so I brought Uggs with me. I'm tagging all of the candles right now, and I just discovered something that I wish I knew before, but look how cute. I was able to get a little bow. Let me flip it around. Okay, I realized that if I just did the emoji of a little bow, it would come out like this. Also, my fingernails are disgusting. I'm so sorry, but this is so cute. And now look, I did it to this, and I didn't add I didn't add the bow, so now I want to redo all of this. But yeah, so I have to tag all of that and then I'll be ready. Okay, so this is the whole booth, and then here we have the candles. These are 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent, another cent, and then another cent. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have the names back here because I just wanted this to be like a cute little flirty text. And then I have the prices right there. I'm doing a trio of the small ones, duo of the big ones, and then also singles. I also have all my jewelry. I'm literally obsessed. I'm so surprised this hasn't sold yet because I love these little shells. That's me. And then I have the clothing. This is like the most soft fabric ever. It's a little wrinkly right now because it's been stored. Also, like, I don't know how to set these up because it's a halter top, but you can't tell if you look at it. So I have to, like, anytime I see anyone looking at this, I have to stop them and be like, yeah, just so you know, that's a little halter top. These are from, I only have one left of this one. It's an off the shoulder. Two of these. I have a lot that are kind of just like one left over. And then over here, so I have my skirts right here. I have to make more. I haven't made more skirts in a while, and I'm like running super low. There's like one size of each. And then I have more kind of cowl neck tops, little tank tops. I love this one. Also super surprised it hasn't sold yet. And then what else? Yeah, so these are all just like little tops. Oh, this is the reversible top that you can wear this to the front or this to the front with the bandana. And then I have dresses here. I have a few warm ones to wear with tights. I feel like this would be super cute with tights and maybe boots. I have light maxi dresses. And then I have some New Year's party dresses left. Only 2 of those actually left. And then 2 of these left, or 3. Yeah, 3. One of them is a little different than the other. And then I have a cute group of totes. And then the last rack is over here. These are little sets that I made. That's the top, and then a maxi skirt. I have 3 different colors. That's all I have. This is another set. That's a maxi skirt. And then, okay, on this, I actually can't believe anyone hasn't bought this. This is linen. And it's a top that is actually reversible, and then a maxi skirt, and then I have this kind of lounge set, again wrinkly right now, and then a few tie in the front tops. So this is everything I've made so far. I'm going to, what am I gonna do now? I think I'm gonna run to the bathroom before people start showing up so that I can just sit and relax for the rest of the day. I brought my laptop to do some work in case it's slow. And I also set this up here next to my seat so I can wrap anything up if I need to. So I find it so tricky, like knowing what to do when people come in, because I feel like people want to be left alone, but people also don't realize that I make everything, and I feel like sometimes they think that I'm just like buying somebody else's stuff and bringing it here to sell, and so it's like I want to stop them just to tell them about it, but I also don't want to bother them, and I also feel really awkward. So I don't know, sometimes I just like sit down and then I tell myself, I remind myself that I should be talking to people, but it just started, so it is a little bit slower, so I'm just kind of taking time to read the book about mushrooms, and then I'll get the courage to talk to people. I had a sale of a waist chain. I'm going to show it to you. So these go around your waist.
I love them. I'm obsessed with them. This is, I think, my favorite. And then this is a close second.
It's been about 2 days since the market. I've just been resting this weekend. It's Sunday now. I guess I will take you through the breakdown of the market. It was a 3-day market. I find that winter is, or not winter necessarily, but Christmas time is not great for me because I sell clothing and I find that people are very focused on buying gifts and they're not wanting to buy clothing as gifts. They usually want like, I don't know, candles, ornaments, mugs, sometimes jewelry, things like that. So I tend to do worse. I do have a little bit of jewelry and I have a little bit of candles now, but that's only recent. And so yeah, Christmas season is not the best for me. The first day, and sorry, so even though I do have a little bit of the other things, they are lower priced than the clothing, and so because I have such little quantity of them and they cost less, I end up making less. So for the first day, so it's a 3-week market each Friday for 3 weeks leading up to Christmas. The first Friday I made $950 and that was mostly clothing. I didn't have candles at the time. So it's mostly clothing, a little bit of jewelry. The second Friday was actually the worst day for me ever, I think, in the history of Flirt Club, but I sold about $400, which was like, yeah, so it was like super slow for me, not great. And then the third and last day, which is the day that Jess came, I sold $750. That is very, very, very few candles, I think 1 or 2, and then lots of jewelry. People really seem to like it. I changed the placement of my table, and so I got a lot more traffic looking at the jewelry, which was a really good thing that I'll keep doing moving forward. And then the other stuff was clothing. I had a few boyfriends, like some of the girls' boyfriends that would sneaking and quickly pick up something, and we have to like shove it in their jacket, and then they would pay, and then they would like run away because they didn't want their girlfriend to know what they were getting for Christmas, because they went to the market together. I'm guessing the girlfriends were probably like, oh, I really like that, and then the boyfriend came back later and got it for them. For jewelry too, I get lots of boyfriends or partners sometimes also picking up the jewelry for them, which is really cute. In total, the market cost me about $300, so it's basically $100 per day. So even though one of, like, for example, the $400 day should have covered that, I did spend a lot of money in the candle, what's it called? Not equipment, but like the wax and all of that. And I spent a lot of money on fabric, not a lot, but between the fabric and the jewelry, it was quite a bit. So profit, not very good. But it's okay because I still spent that money that I can on things that I can use in future markets. So I'm sure that I will make the money back eventually. Right now, I'm going to focus on putting everything up on the website for January. And then at the same time working on my next collection. I think that January there are no markets, but in February I will be doing markets once again, and I will be looking at markets in like Toronto, Kingston. I want to look at Montreal, but I'm a little bit nervous about the language requirements. I don't know how that's gonna work. And yeah, I'll probably be, sorry, that's still my microwave, but I will probably be making more videos as I just kind of plan my collection and sell online and try to be more active on Instagram. That's a huge goal for me. 2 big goals for the year is to be more active on social media for Flirt Club and to update the website more regularly. So yep, I will see you next time. Let me know if there's any questions. Bye.